say you're a good shot. Hope you don't mind that I'm better.
I know more than anyone that a head that big is an easy target.
The man who enters hell is not the man who leaves.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You are Pars, and
Capture the objective.
acknowledge. Assemble at this location. Hello there. Actuating the barrier. Barrier is splintering. Fire healing.
I'm on the objective. Come over if you want to.
Collapsing the barrier. Barrier is nearly spent. Barrier initialized. Barrier has been overwhelmed. My barrier is gone.
I never miss my mark.
I'm with you.
Oh. The man who enters hell is not the man who leaves. You are Pars, and I, Hoi. The man who enters hell is not Kahoot. Hello there. Be warned. Hello.
Yeah.
The barrier appears. Barrier unsuccessful.
Surrender to my will.
Into the iris. The barrier cannot withstand my fall. An enemy appears. Enemy factor calculated. But done. Boy. The man who enters hell is not the man who leaves. You are Pars.
Score 1-1.
The man who enters hell is not the man who leaves.
Beings born of science, seeking answers in faith.
The man who enters hell is not the man who leaves.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Forget what happened in the past.
The man who enters hell is not. Hello there. Barrier initialized. Barrier has been overwhelmed. Barrier is nearly spent. It's time for a graphitic flood.
My ultimate is fully charged.
Oh, hello.
Get in there.
Is here.
Understood.
Almost ready.
Be uplifted.
Begrepen. Bedankt. Barrier initialized.
Team.
We will crush them. My ultimate is ready. Hello. Ha! You're mine now. Привет. We got trouble.
Det beste bollet som jeg vet om er kavleskinkos. Nå er løpet så
When you get your next big idea, say sparkly ketchup.
Hello everyone, Coach Tanner here. In this video, we're going to be learning how to win all of your placement games and hopefully every single game after. But before we get started, I just want to say one thing. We are launching the GameLeap website for Overwatch 2 this sure that it's way better and a lot more in depth than literally anything in the link below. The first tip that I can give you is mindset. This is the most important aspect of playing any competitive game. Having a solid and steady mindset will work wonders for your gameplay. I can't really go too in depth on having a mental of steel, but I do have some really good tips for you. First, you need to make sure that you're keeping a strong check on your anger. Becoming angry at your teammates and yourself is really just the easiest and fastest way to start losing a game. If every single game you get into, you start complaining about your teammates, whether they're performing to you, my show is having them too simple, but I really want you to think about all of it. It's a nice kind of high of anxiety, anything to kind of reset your mental, maybe even take a shower. Just stop being so sweaty, touch some grass, okay? I promise that if you keep playing more while you're feeling awful, you're just gonna lose more and it's gonna make you feel even worse and play even worse. So make sure you just take a break every now and then. Next up, we have the hero pool. This might seem simple, but if people in your games are constantly asking you to swap to heroes that you're not comfortable on and you do it just to get them to stop asking, you're probably not going to be nearly as effective as you would on a worse hero for the situation that you are better at. What you really want to be doing is making sure that you have at least 2 or 3 heroes that you really excel at playing, but you want to make sure that they don't all fit the same niche. What I mean is that you don't want your hero pool for DPS to be McCree, Widow, and Soldier, because while all 3 of them are great, they fit the same role as a mid-range hit scan. It would be much better to have something like Soldier, Genji, and Echo, where you can cover pretty good bases on all of the different maps and all of the different situations you might find yourself in. I'm not recommending to go out and learn these 3 specific heroes, but make sure that you aren't just slamming your head against a wall and swap mid-game if you feel uncomfortable on your current pick. Now, all of you one-tricks out there, they can be a curse and a blessing, but having a duo partner is literally one of the easiest ways to just keep a solid mentality if you're playing for a long period of time. One of the biggest issues that I have with duo partners, though, is their tendency to complain about problems. Now, they usually are going to be complaining to you, but when you think about it, it's really bad if somebody is constantly complaining to you while you're just trying to focus and win the game. That's why it's sometimes a problem to have a duo partner that can be very toxic or that is just a negative person in general. It's completely fine to have a duo partner that complains occasionally, and everybody's bound to complain about some things. You don't always have the best teammates, and surely that Widowmaker on your team is going to get a pick eventually. But I promise there are other ways to get her to swap than being like, hey Widow, please hit a shot or get off Widow. You can be like, hey man, it's alright that you're not hitting any shots, but like, maybe you want to pick a different character. And when he inevitably says no, that's alright, because if he starts getting picks, you can be positive and tell him, good job man, we knew you could do it. So really just having a good duo partner that likes to have fun and that actually enjoys the game is really what you want. Now there is one other problem that can come up with duo partners, is that is you or them outgrowing your current skill level. You two might be on a really big win streak, maybe be up 500 SR, but both of you may not be 500 SR better than you were before. And this is why you should really have multiple duo partners at your current rank, because a lot of the times you're going to outgrow the skill level of your current friends or people that you play with. If you're putting a lot more effort into ranking up and trying to win than your duo partner, maybe it's time to look for a new one. This next tip that I have for you is something that everyone who plays this game can work on, and that is positioning. It is one of the most broadly talked about topics, and I'm going to try and boil it down for you in just 2 words. That is high ground. If you find yourself just hanging out playing Overwatch and go, where should I be right now? High ground is the answer. High ground is pretty much anywhere that is higher than where you currently are. Every map has high ground around most choke points in areas that you're going to be holding on defense. Your goal on the defender side is to stay there and make sure the attackers do not and cannot push you off. Your goal on attack is to do anything in your power to force the defenders off of that high ground and take it for yourself. The high ground could be the easiest and quickest way to take a point or push a payload to its destination. Some other positioning tips that I can give you is, depending on the hero that you're playing, stay closer to your team. If you're playing a character like McCree where you have very little movement abilities, running on the flank might be fine, but make sure you're taking at least 1 or 2 teammates with you. And for characters like Tracer, make sure that you're taking more off angles or you're flanking a little bit more often. Try and work to your character's advantage. Make sure that you're positioning around the places that your character is best suited for. If you're playing Pharah and you're touching the ground for more than 5 seconds, that's probably a bit too much, so maybe take those high grounds, get above the enemies, and start shooting down. And just the other day, I saw a Genji player who was sitting in the middle of his team just spamming shurikens instead of taking the high ground or the off angles trying to get picks. Now, there are some minor things that can help you win these games, and that is your settings or even just your computer itself. If you have a poor computer and you get less than 60 FPS in game, make sure you check out our settings guide where we show you how to get the best FPS possible. That wraps up all of my tips for you guys. Make sure you tell me in the comments if I missed anything and how your placements go, guys. Thank you all for watching.
We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people.
There's a lot of tips and tricks that I earned Rico and Junker Queen skins during the grand finals. You can also earn Clockwork Zen. So maybe Zarya far away, like inside this room, you can use Zarya's secondary fire first as a reference to see where it'll land, because they have the exact same arc. This also applies to Baptiste if you're unsure if your immortality field will land in this room, for example. Again, fire his secondary fire healing grenade as a reference, and then lamp so you'll never miss again. Health packs remove damage over time effects, or DOT effects, which are Ashe's Dynamite, Widowmaker's Venom Mine, or Junker Queen's Bleed. Whenever you ping an enemy, there's actually a visual indicator that shows the amount of HP they have if you look carefully. When they're less than 50% HP, a yellow triangle with a skull appears. When they're critically low at less than 25% HP, it's a red diamond. You'll also notice the ping sound is higher pitched as well when pinging an injured enemy versus a regular enemy.
Watch out for this one. Watch out for this one.
After dying, you have 3 seconds to press the ping button, which will automatically mark the person who killed you. And while you're at it, watch the kill cam briefly to see the ultimate charge the person who killed you has. It's a very basic and easy way to ultimate track and call it out for your team. Now, for an advanced way to ultimate track, you can actually use the scoreboard. It's really easy when the game first starts when everybody has zeros across the board. Here's the essential knowledge about ultimates you need to know first. Every hero in the game has a set amount of ult charge points they need in order to build their ultimate, which is converted to a 0 to 100% in the in-game UI. The exact amount of ultimate charge needed per hero isn't available in-game, and you'd have to look it up on the Overwatch wiki. For instance, Zarya requires 2100 ultimate points. You actively gain 1 ultimate point per damage or healing done, and you also gain 5 ult points per second passively, which equates to about 300 per minute. Here's me pulling this tip off in an actual game trying to track the Zarya. The Zarya is 1900 damage, and you can use this to ult track. So it's been about, you can press tab, it's been 1 minute 37 seconds in game, which means you build 300 charge per second, 30 seconds in, 450 ult charge passively, and she's got 2000 charge built up based on damage, which therefore means she's 2500. How much is it for grab? I forgot how many ult points it is. Oh, okay, oh, there it is. Well, as soon as I called it out, she ended up grabbing when I made the educated guess that she had 2500 ult points, which means she definitely had grab. So yeah, that's how you do it in game. You can stun D.Va bombs with most abilities with a stun, not all of them. That would include Roadhog Hook, Doomfist Rocket Punch, Orisa Spear. You cannot stun it with Ana Sleep Dart or Sigma's Rock. Active payloads for attacking teams heal 10 HP per second. Remember, this is only active payloads, so inactive payloads, like let's say on hybrid maps while you haven't captured the point yet, will not grant any healing for the attacking team yet. When combined with the passive that supports get in particular, they actually regenerate 25 HP per second, really incentivizing them to play on the objective, especially if they need some quick healing. It also acts as a piece of cover. Some of you might be surprised the payload heals you, so you may be wondering if the push robot heals you, and the answer is no, it's different. Now back on the topic of payloads, attackers can actually increase the speed that the payload moves with each additional person up to a maximum of 3 people. Each person makes it move 16.5% faster with a cap at 33%. But when we're talking about push maps, the robot Lil Timmy only needs 1 person for its maximum speed. It does not increase with more people on it. And as a side note, I hear this on TikTok all the time in the comments where people are claiming that Lucio's speed boost can increase the push robot speed. That is just misinformation. Only person you should listen to on TikTok is me. More daily tips on TikTok at CarQ Games. Thank you. When playing push, you need to get off the robot when time is running out and you've won the team fight and you have a lead, because all you're doing at that point is leading the bot closer to the enemy spawn to give them a better chance to touch and trigger overtime. Don't do that. This is how you do it properly.
Don't push, don't push.
10 seconds.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't push so that the bot's further away from them.
Yeah, that way they need to get here.
Oh, that's
Big brain.
cool.
Huge brain play, man.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like if we pushed, he would have touched it for sure.
So true.
Oh, what?
On maps with elevators, you can delay it from taking you up as long as you keep jumping up and down. This is nice if you're waiting for a teammate who's nearby and wants to go up with you. Don't leave him hanging. The gun sounds in Overwatch 2 have vastly improved, and it can give you positional information based on the way the bullets sound. Listen carefully again. This is out in the open versus inside a hollow room like the cave. A lot of heroes have custom settings such as nano confirmation or Lucio backwards wall ride. Head into To the controls of your favorite heroes and check them out. Maybe you'll find a setting you'd like to tune. You can
I will not leave a broken world behind. Taking care of you. I've seen worse. You're going to live. Think it amend. Sweet dreams. Stand up straight. قضينا على عدو كمان.
Double kill.
We're here to be heard. Oh, you see this? Back off. Ha. I feel this in my bones.
Double kill.
Pick it up, pick it up. Hasta mais. Too close. Personal space.
Double kill.
Catch these healing waves.
Great building.
Double kill.
Let's get loud. Oh, let's break it. Turn!
I will not leave a broken world behind.
Double kill.
Healing you. Keep tight. Not the first,
Double kill.
not the last. I'll keep you up. Copy that.
Double kill. Triple kill.
You're powered up. Get in there. No recovery. Get it and feast. Don't fret. I see you. Show it for your wounds. I'm here. Keep fighting. Adena al-ado kamen. Get it and feast.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Double kill.
Didn't account for that weak spot, did you? Turret in position.
Double kill.
Wonder who did. You're making a kicking out of a feather.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quintuple kill. Sextuple kill. Double kill.
Go on, get out of here. Function and beauty.
Double kill. Triple. Quadruple. Quintuple
I
kill.
am.
Double
I planned that perfectly. My little assistant.
Double kill.
Why, hello.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. Bullseye.
Double kill. Double kill.
Outclassed.
Double kill. Double kill.
Busy one.
Double kill.
She's gonna blow! Bob! Do something!
Traveling. Repair your defenses. Select your hero.
How's it going? We hunt foxes where I come from.
Where I'm from, the foxes fight back.
Understood. Understood.
You were truly fearsome in your prime.
I wanted respect, not fear.
Hey, they say you're a good shot. Hope you don't mind that I'm better.
I know more than anyone that a head that big is an easy target.
5,
We have
4,
an understanding.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Watch here. Get in over there.
Come in.
Got one here.
What's here?
Over there. Riding ahead of the herd. I need healing. Thank you kindly. Heads up. Heads up.
Negative. Got it.
Hey, keep an eye out. Like a gentle rain. I'm hurt over here. Oh, thinking something. Thank you. Enemy here. I got you.
If it can't.
Hey. How's it going? Smoke him out of there.
I see one.
This is over there. This is a stick up. Thank you.
No worries. My ultimate is ready.
The kitsune is ready to be unleashed.
Come in.
Heads up.
A challenger.
Freeze over there.
Thank you kindly. She's gonna. Thanks.
Sukra on my way. Come in. Understood. Thanks. I'll be right there.
Hey, catch.
Hey.
Whew. How y'all doing?
Seismic shock. Rocket.
Dynamite. Where's her? Now to show them that I mean business.
Eyes on a target. أنا ما حدش
This is a stick-up. We have an understanding. That's what you get the girl who has everything.
30 seconds remain.
Over here!
Loud and clear.
Come on, everyone! Just a little bit longer.
Hey,
Ultimate charging!
hey!
Thank you. What's up here?
Watch out! Heads up! Enemy in sight.
10 seconds.
Meteor strike!
Victory.
This is
Play of the game. Welcome to Ishvaranza. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
That's what you
More
get the girl
field
who has
research.
everything.
Friend.
This is a stick-up. That's what you get the girl who has everything. Thanks.
The stage.
How's it going?
The
5, 4,
That's what you get the girl who has everything.
1.
Thank you.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
This is a stick-up. Thanks.
I'm obviously
Like
the most
shooting
precious.
like shooting zomnics under the full moon. I take care of my friends. Over here! You cannot escape me. I'm under attack. She's gonna blow! Somebody! The enemy's starting to move their barracks.
Careful, there's more of them than us.
Come to me. I'm about to pitch a fit. This is a stick-up. Hey,
Thanks.
this is a stick-up. That's what you get. Their barricade is pushing up. Get in their way. I know you're good for it. That one's on the house. Thanks.
I'm with you.
Get over here. My gift.
Escorting robot.
You will be renewed. Enemy spotted. Hey. Got the robot.
Initiate search and rescue.
Hey, catch.
Tactical visor activated.
Time to put a stop to their efforts.
This is a stick up. That's what you get the girl who has everything. That's what you get the girl who has everything. Stop that barricade in its tracks!
Minefield deployed.
This town just ain't big enough.
My tactical visor is charging. He wants the robot back.
That's what you get the girl who has
Got eyes on an enemy. My tactical visor is charging.
My ultimate ability is charging. My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is ready.
Greetings.
You cannot escape.
Stop their barricade!
Fulfilling my function.
She's good. Keep up! I give it to you.
My ultimate ability is charged.
Somebody get me some healing. Thanks. Dynamite. My ultimate is almost ready.
We have the robot. Time to move. My ultimate is ready. Minefield deployed.
Robot's ours!
Hello. Bye.
Keep pushing for the lead!
Push started. Let's go.
Sorry about that.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Only human. The rocket gotcha. Feels all right.
My tactical visor is charging.
Uh-oh, they're pushing. Turn for the win.
60 seconds remaining.
Finally, a real challenge. That robot must move.
They've taken the robot. Surrender to my will.
March to the robot in our control.
Come to me and I will kill you.
30 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is almost ready.
I continue this path.
I am always ready to learn.
In mere movement.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Following the flight plan.
10 seconds remaining.
Group up.
Scaling up.
Victory. Play. Traveling to Laredo.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. How y'all doing? That's what you get the girl who has everything. Loud and clear. Thank you kindly. I got ya. Thanks. Put a knife to a gunfight.
Hello.
That's what you get the girl who has everything. That's what you get the girl who has everything. Like she can
How
under the
y'all
full moon. We have an understanding. We have an understanding. How's it going? We have an understanding. 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 Hey. Like shooting we have an understanding. That's what you get the girl we have an understanding. Oh, thanks. How's it going?
Life and death.
Hello.
Balance. Empty bench.
Thank you kindly.
Need a little help here. Help me.
Now enter prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Hey there.
That's what you get the girl who has everything. That's what you get the girl who has everything. We have an understanding.
Clear me out. I get
This is a stick up.
3, 2,
Like shooting
1.
Somnics under the
Attack
table.
commencing. Capture objective A. Mission complete. Let's do it.
Every soldier needs a cause. Take him out. On the objective, requesting backup.
No worries.
Redeploying.
Greetings.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Thanks.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
Widowmaker here.
Sie werden dich nicht kriegen.
Ginger protects you.
Can't keep me away. Big prize. Hiya.
Team.
Anna checking in.
Plenty of bombs to go around.
60 seconds remaining.
Valkyries charging.
Shield activated. Make me proud.
Don't tell anyone.
30 seconds remaining.
Ain't much time left. Roll them over.
Come on, Jameson. This is your big chance to
10
impress
seconds
We
remaining.
have to get moving.
动住，不洗澡。Justice reigns from above.
Round 1. Complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.